Welcome friends, welcome to EasyLearn Media. So today our topic is how to create a notepad similar. It's not exactly what it is, imitate of notepad with using menu editor. This is a part 2 video of menu design. With the help of our previous menu design, we are going to create a notepad application. For that we required Microsoft Rich Text Box, which is not available in the primary control. So it is available in the component. You can just go to the component, select the control, so you can drag into the application. This is area, notepad area, right? So by reducing the amount of time, the code is copied in a notepad. I'm just going to copy this so that it will be easy for you. So first one is open. So for this I'm going to store the temporary location in the D drive. In the D drive I already created one rich text file under the name of document.rtf. So when I click this open menu, whichever the content available in the document.rtf, that will be loaded into the surface. So this one is rich text box 1.load file. Whatever in the content, it will be loaded. Okay. So right now there is no content. So next one is new. So new is nothing but clearing the text whichever in the buffer area. So for that I'm going to write a code rich text box 1 dot text equal to clear, that is double quotes. Now the next menu. So our next menu is save a text. So I'm just copying the code. So I'll explain the code. So rich text box 1 dot save file equal to, so whichever the content I have typed in the buffer, it will be stored in the location of d colon document.rtf. That is the file which I given a path by default. So now I am typing a sample text. Hi, welcome to menu design. So I have saved that. If I open that, welcome to menu design will be appear. Yeah, it's appeared. So now I am going to write a code for, it's nothing but load is whatever the text which is available, it will be loaded in the menu, and save file is whatever the content which is updated in the buffer, so that will be saved or happened with the existing document. Okay. So now it's exit. Now you have two options. You can use unload or end. I have used an end. Right. I have used to open. The default content is loaded. I have typed one more content for appending this notepad file. So this is simple notepad. I have saved. If I open this, I have given exit. Now I am running the program. So if I use open button, the text will be appear whichever updated in the last segment. Okay. So next we have a copy paste. So copy. So for copy we have used a clipboard. Clipboard is a temporary buffer which we use to store the copy data. So the clipboard dot set text of rich text box 1 equal to rich text box cell text equal to clipboard dot get text. Whatever the text is copied in the clipboard, that will be assigned to the text 1 dot text, sorry, rich text box 1 dot selected text. And finally for our convenient, a message box is given for the clipboard content. Whichever the content is in the clipboard, that will be shown for the user for our convenient. If you don't want, we can leave the message box also. So now we have a paste is very simple. So the clipboard is assigned to the selected text set. So rich text box 1 dot select text equal to clipboard dot select cell text, right? So the default file is being loaded. So I'm copying the second line. So the here message box getting the text which I copied, that will be displayed. So I'm just making a copy of duplicate copy of that same text. So I'm getting another copy. If you give save, the content will be saved, otherwise it will not saved. I have not saved the text. Okay, now we move on to the making a text bold. So we have option code, rich text box 1 dot cell text bold, cell text bold equal to true. We just only making the cell text bold true, making a true statement. That's it. By default it's a false, so you can make it. I have a text, I'm going to select particular one. So now I am going to use a bold. Yeah, it is bold, right? Similarly we can increase the font size also. So now we have italic. Same code, instead of bold we are going to use italic. Rich text box 1 dot cell italic equal to true. Cell italic, cell italic equal to true. So the next one is underline. The same code, rich text box 1 dot cell underline equal to true. By default it is false, we're just making it as a true. And then we have a font size increase. So we check whether what's working at bold, italic, and then underline, right? So now we move on to increase font size. So it's nothing but rich text box 1 dot cell font size equal to, we can specify any number based on our convenient or requirement. You can give any number. So by it is 14. Okay, if you want to increase you can increase. So I just open a default file. I'm just increasing the font size and it is increased. If you want to change, you can change the number. So I just opened a default text which is available in the buffer, which is, yeah, it is being increased, right? Okay, now we move on to the font color. So we have option called rich text box 1 dot, it is there, cell color, rich text box 1 dot cell color equal to VB red or VB green or VB blue, whichever you can give based on your preference. You can use any of the color, but the syntax is same. Rich text box 1 dot cell color equal to VB blue. So I'm going to use blue. So I'm just selecting the text, I'm applying the color. Yeah, it is changed. So now let us change it into blue, red, whichever you prefer. So that's it we have.